welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we've got a new Yamaha MT-10 that we have already done an ECU flash on. Yeah, that's right, boys. The customer mailed in his ECU. We did the flash. He brought it in. He's done a few more performance upgrades. Actually, just a smog block off, the AIS delete, known as a pair valve block off on some bikes. We just installed those. We put it on the dyno. We're gonna see if we can tweak this already flashed ECU tune. Let's see what we can get, guys. So you just saw the baseline pull for the Yamaha MT-10, 144 horsepower and 75 foot-pounds of torque. Look at that air-fuel ratio. Oh, she's so crispy and straight. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Would you look at that? Anyways, super good on the air-fuel ratio. We got a few little, I mean literally like 2 or 3% to perfect out here at between 10.5 and 11,000, where it goes just a smidge on the rich side. We're going to pull 2 or 3% fuel out there. We do have to adjust it in the cruising. In the cruising range, it was a little rich, and that's mainly coming from the pair block off plates, the AIS delete. When the customer sent the ECU in, he did not have those modifications. We set it up for that. Now that he has the pair valve delete, it is running a little too rich, meaning getting a little too much fuel. We are going to do all that. The customer bought the AIS delete plates because these bikes on D-cell will do a lot of popping. They actually sound like a shotgun. So if you like popping noises, sounds super cool. If you don't like that, if you're not trying to scare the neighbors, AIS delete plates are definitely recommended. This is a 100% stock exhaust system with a link pipe only. This is the factory muffler, which is 100% straight through design. So the muffler on these is actually pretty good, but he has got rid of the catalytic converter, the factory muffler box, and we've got a AIS delete plate. So we're gonna be fine tuning, dialing this thing in today. Comment in the comments below. Let me know how, and let everyone else know how your Moore Mafia ECU Flash is done. This guy here, gotta be pretty happy. Once you see the results on the screen, you can't ask much more than that. Only $215, mail your ECU in. Get it right back in a couple days. It's pretty tough to beat, guys. Up the tune on this MT-10. This thing did turn out to get some nice gains. We started out with 144 horsepower and 75 foot-pounds of torque. We finished up with 148 horsepower and 77 foot-pounds of torque. So 4 horsepower gain and 2 foot-pounds of torque at 9,000 RPMs. And all the horsepower was up top around 11.5. We got an extra 4 horsepower. It pretty much picked up a couple horsepower, 3, 4 horsepower everywhere throughout the complete RPM curve. So what that brings us to, did we gain extra horsepower by putting it on the dyno? Yes, absolutely. Do we advertise that and tell you in the beginning that? Yes, absolutely. But what you have to realize is that extra 2, 3, 4 horsepower worth it to you To this guy, it was. To everybody, it is not. The ECU Flashed for $215 is really hard to beat. You saw the air-fuel ratios in the beginning. Pretty well spot on. Now, this guy probably will see a couple miles per gallon fuel increase. As far as his gas mileage goes, that's not going to be the case on every bike, but like I said, each bike is going to gain something a little different putting it on the dyno. Currently, right now, being the off season, dyno is pretty open. So if you guys want to make dyno appointments, hit us up, mooremafia.com. We can schedule that. If you just want to get your ECU flashed, you can hit us up on mooremafia.com as well. There's a link in the description. I'm sorry, not a link in the description. There is a video on the webpage that goes in and shows you the whole process of how the whole sending your ECU process works. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the website. Even if you just go and get a sticker, t-shirt, something like that, support the channel. We appreciate everything. Smash that like button and we'll see you next time.